Well, hey guys, welcome to another video at Jeremy Businessman. Today we're going to be talking about how to elevate your profit from $50 to $300 a month. Nearly a month. We can elevate you about plus $3,000 a year. That's an extra $3,000 a year in gross revenue, profit, whatever. We're going to teach you how I did it, and we're going to teach you how to do it on each location. And some locations won't always make this much money, but as long as you're making more than $50 a month or $100 a month, I think you're doing pretty well, because you should be able to beat the average, or at least beat what other location owners were making. So let me teach you. One, you need to at least, if you got the location, either the owner gives you a list to provide you with the options that they want in the machine, either a snack or drinks. That can also make you money. But also, if you don't have a list, you can still find a way to make money. It's really by doing survey. You want to do a survey, ask the owner or the manager, hey, can I do a survey with all the employees? To see what they were like in the drink machine or snack machine. And then maybe you give it a while, give it a couple weeks or however long. And when they come back to you, be like, okay, this is what they want. And that's what helps you make money, because they get, sometimes what they want is what they get. So I feel like it's a win-win, and that's just how you know to really what to put in your machine. I feel like that can elevate your profit. Another way to elevate your profit and not have a low downside in profit is also just don't pick a location just because they say yes. Also, before you really want to be committed to the location as much as they do, as much as the owner wants you there, you got to see, can I make more money than, expected, or can I make good money off this location? What type of people are in the business or coming through the business? Is it kids? Is it teenagers? Is it adults? What do you think adults would eat? All that, how many people are coming through? If it's 10 people you see a day, or they're telling you, oh, we're open from, say in the morning to the afternoon at like 5 or something, that probably gives you a good amount of profit and space. It gives you time because they're open longer. If they're open 24 hours, that's very good, because it gives you a range of more profit overnight, because some people work and they want to drink or just anything, really, a snack, and that just elevates your profit instantly, really. And it's also based on your commission too. You don't want to go into a location that has too high of a commission, because then that just eats into your profit immediately. And that's just, some owners you're going to meet in the business can be greedy. When they want a vending machine in the business, sometimes they really want a lot of their profit. But, some are greedy, and I'd recommend staying away from those type of people who want a big amount at the start. I feel like, if you don't give it a shot, you really don't know how much you're making. So they're just assuming, he's going to probably make $500 a month or $300 a month or $1,000 a month. But that's not really true. You don't know till you put it in, or give it like a couple of days, like a trial, before you put in the contract. And I just think that's really like the best way to do it. And, I'm teaching you guys something that I've learned myself from my own mistakes. Put it in extra options of payment. You could do card reader. You could just do cash. You could do, cash and coins. Other things, there's other ways to get a little bit more profit in there. I recommend sometimes adding a card reader, but it just depends what card reader is the best. Some people say NIAC, some people say there's other card readers that are better. It just depends on you, really, and how you feel about it. But and the fees, don't forget that. But some also owners don't like credit card readers because of the fees. And, they don't want their customers, some of them don't want that because of the fees. It's just how it is. But, if you're able to put a card reader on there, I would say yes, because that gives you a little extra profit. Maybe give you $20 profit extra a week, $100 profit extra a week, who knows, 200 or more. But that's just one way that I'm planning to do, and I have done in the past from other locations that made me money and boosted my income. So, you know, you just keep going in the business. I've only been in the business for a year, and I just got a new location at a dance studio. It's very busy, a lot of kids. It's good money. That means it's gonna be a lot of money because a lot of kids like vending machines, and it's a dance studio. Another one I think is gonna be at a rec center. I'm trying to do it with rec center with my friend Malachi, and you know it pays to know people too. You know, if you know someone who owns a business, contact them. If you know a friend who, oh, I go to this place all the time, man, and they don't have a vending machine, but they're looking for one. I heard you own a vending machine business, man. Let me give you their contact, and you can put a vending machine in. You know what I mean? And you know, you either pay your friend or you know, like, hey, hey friend, thank you for helping me. I give you a referral money, so you know, maybe pay them $50, $100. Thank you for actually recommending me to them. You're a good friend. That's a great friend. It pays to have good friends too. You know, and stick with your small group of friends because you don't need a big group of friends. Because all you need is a small group of smart friends, and you'll make it. I'm serious, you'll make it. Like, they'll really help you. And I realized that, like, over time, the friend I have, Malachi Gregory, like, they really boosted my business, really, in my opinion, because they've seen locations that need help. And they're like, Jeremy, they need a vending machine. They need help, which helps me to get more locations and make more money. You know, my goal is to have 3 locations. I'm going to hit 3 locations this summer, definitely. And I'm going to have my uncle and I have my mom managing it while I go to college. So I'm getting extra cash flow while I'm in college. I could be making up to $1,000 a month in college from vending machine, from other things. It's just that's what I'm doing. You have to have extra income and, you know, saving money. I have a CD. I started that when I was 15. CD. I chose to start the CD. My parents didn't sign me up. I signed myself up. I was there with my mom and she saw it. I have invested in stocks at age of 12. I've done everything. I read my first book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, at 14. Now I own 20 financial books and I still keep reading. Richest Man in Babylon I'm reading right now, and How to Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's very motivating. You have to stay motivated, stay disciplined. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise what you can and what you can't do. That's all I got to say. Peace. Jeremy Businessman out. Let's get it.